back, and I'm ready for more action. The collar, the neck, the noose. It's a noose. From the window he could see almost to the docks where they still pulling hair off the gratings. God knows what it's about, says the paperboy. The talk is of murder. So I am guessing I am in the factory. Or at least in the residence of the factory.
That my thoughts and words can unfouled be.
Okay. Another one of these pig heads. I like these lamps. May 1st, 1899. But then, what if they could stand upright and walk as men? What if the brute were harnessed thus? Would they sing? Would they find their own God? I have seen these things and I will tell you now. No. No, they will not. But they will happily accept fealty to a God thrust upon them, and worship it thus given. In this I realized they were no different to the masses. They are much the same as us. Once this... what's this background music? It's terrifying. Once this irrevocable threshold is passed, I understand that we too are shackled and must be set free. To free the man, we cut the man. Huh? In order to cross that great evolutionary line, it must first be painted out on the ground. Freaky religion, and the page was right next to the Bible. I think they misinterpreted the Bible there a second. Here we have Alright. Just like this. So that you know I'm in a room, but I don't want to be disturbed. Okay. These lying around. That's just too crazy for me to interpret. Feels like it's really supernatural and everything. Why are you like partially? Is this a mirror? Back inside. should have honestly I waited until daytime to go out. October 11th, 1899. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry using low levels of laudanum derivative in feed to subdue the product even before the initiation of the process. Okay, this means that when we drag them from holding pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components, other products, or themselves. This section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits, and we have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means we can use music to further soothe the product. We find debussy particularly effective in this regard. Okay, this is taking a turn to the creepy and just unsettling. We are now talking about processing meat. Since the name of the game is A Machine for Pigs, I think it's safe to assume what kind of meat we are talking about. There we go. Yes. Okay. So whole bag of pigs. Dead pigs. Oh, most of them are dead. Quite a lot of damage to themselves. My guess is they panicked and just went at each other. Instinct. Uh-huh. Okay. Station. The factory offices, so I skipped this one apparently. All the suggestions of a large workforce, yet no actual signs of life. It is every bit as if someone has attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex. Yet this facade, when examined closely, is clearly just a falsification. But I must put aside my anxieties, quell the unease that pits my stomach, and continue on my path. Pumping station, that's where we're at. It appears to be some kind of fueling station. I have seen automobiles demonstrated at Mr. Yarham and Mr. Simmons' works, but the smell here is all wrong. This is not petroleum. Of that I am sure. Everything suggests to me that this machine must be significant in some way. Significant in the meat processing process. Oh, that's just space being unstable. Let's see here. Warning. Fueling pumps. Volatile chemicals are in use. These materials are highly corrosive. Wear protection. Indeed. Huh? There's a door here. Just skip over. Oh dear. I'm not comfortable with raw meat at all. Let alone... Oh! Wow. This one appeared to still have some life in it. streets. So, check a little more around this place. There's a note. I'm gonna read it. September 28th, 1899. Imagine there's a machine one day that might think like a man. As if this is to be desired. One might almost boast of creating a man who breathes like a pig. Men and women upon all fours, rutting carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little missives into the streets. I didn't create a pig machine creature monster thing, did I? To replace men in the factory. Alleys and gutters running freely with careless spill of their conjoinings, the air thick with the whimperings of lust, bodies streaked with their own emissions. We have created a world where a man is so utterly debased he will spray his seeds over passers-by. Fine, yet this is the condition Babbage aspired to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage, and I reject these men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. Yep, good old way. Oh, it's locked. Yeah, I don't think I would have wanted to go in there anyway. Hang on. I'm pretty sure I heard a pig squeal from within. I heard it again. I'm getting out of here. I am getting out of here. Out in the streets of London. In 1899. Feel a little bit more safe out there, like for now. So there must be a church, a churchyard. We have a journal entry. Holy orders. This church is connected to the plant. How odd. However, it does suggest another route into the main part of the factory. Given the locked doors around the fueling station, the truck blocks my way. However, almost as if the saboteur knew that I might consider this alternate entrance. Someone expecting me. Come to think of it, yeah, there are a lot of locked doors. I suppose the saboteur must have locked them as well as killing my machines. Delivery schedule. How in places are we supposed to meet these damn schedules if even the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform its designated function? These cursed newfangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. It can't be turning that crank handle all day only to find the tank is empty. Well, sod it, says I. Enough for a night, and to my bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Bamson Templar for a jar.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
St. Dunstan's Church. Tremendous Corporation meat processing factory, and 1828. Oh no, it's this. And no, 1828. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a bit with going in there. Just gonna see if there's something else there. On the other hand, I don't think I'm gonna stay out there for long. There are things there. There's something watching me. Chemical transportation. Danger. Highly corrosive, highly flammable. I jotted something down in my journal. Strange container. This canister looks as if it may fit the fuel pump I saw earlier. Oh. It certainly carries the same fetid, unholy reek. I will not think of that which I saw pass me in its cage. I will not gaze again into that dark machine room. A more immediate task presents itself, and the opportunity perhaps to gain access to St. Dunstan's. Well, amen. Well, actually, let me have a look here. Oh, it's like two eyes staring at me. Yeah. That's spot. Thank God. I'll bring you with me. Gonna fill you up. I'm actually gonna keep you open, I think. Not used to this. Hang on, I'll just give someone my link to the stream. Feel free to send a link around as well. If you know anyone who might be interested in watching my slow, boring playthrough. This will be uploaded to YouTube when I'm done as well. So I'll bring you there. But I don't want to bump into something on my way back. Was that someone crying? Right, we're back here. Just skipping over. Oh, that was fast. My clumsy self. A lot